Shockerek, hello, Mr. Ronky and others. Yes, well, I am getting a reputation for that. There's no doubt about it. So, where did we get up to? We must be in... Are we in Ledechko here? No, this is Sasau, right? We are indeed in Sasau. Why was I in Sasau? Was I just handing quests in? Maybe I was. Good God, it feels like a long time ago. So I've got to go and report to Sir Radzig. That advances the main storyline. A costly brawl. Find out why Fritz and Matthew owe the monastery. Oh, right, okay, well, I'm in the monastery. I need to go and talk to Elias and find out what went on there. Looking for a priest up near Skalitz. The restless spirit. I have to wait for the apothecary to read the book. I haven't had a notification for all. It's been a little while since that happened. A green-eyed monster? Oh, that's a bad quest. We have to burn the farm down for that. No, we're not doing that. Yes, Typhon X, cider and pizza. Sounds like I had a fun Friday. It's been, well, the last hour's been pretty fun. Leading up to the rest of it was pretty hard going. But we're here now, so it's all good. We've done the fishy business. We've done the fights. Okay, so we've got got a camp of bandits up there where we can leave that one. I guess we're just going to go and go and find Elias in the monastery. He should be up, right? He should be up at 6 in the morning. Maybe not. Maybe not. So I guess a bit more treasure hunting tonight then. We've got a couple of maps to finish off. I would like to do that rather than just go and do the quests. I'm tempted to see what's next on the quest list, but I'm also tempted to go and get some loot as well. I like that, Mr. Wrong Key. I like that, Shockerek. I'm going to have to, yeah, maybe get myself a t-shirt with that made up or something. Anyway, cheers, folks. Hope you're having, or going to have, a fantastic weekend. And to get off to a great start, I nearly missed the monastery. Nearly rode straight past it. Okay, so Elias was one of the monks in the healing room, I think. Let's go and find out what's been going on. Oh God, is everyone really asleep? These people not know it's daylight outside. So where the hell will Elias be? He won't be in here, will he? I could just level up my pickpocketing until someone turns up. Or my lockpicking. That'll be better. Let's do that. No, I'm going to go and wake Elias up, I think, wherever he is. You've been seen. Yeah, but they're not going to report me, are they? Because these guys are rather infirm. Oh, hello. Looks like the local labourers are getting to work nice and early, as they should be. Where are they going? In slow motion, as they are.
Looks like it's going to be a good year for the apples.
Just...
I reckon we're in for a decent harvest.
Hey, watch it.
Oi.
I'll remember you.
The vegetables,
Be a bit more careful.
Oh, my
Cheeky sod.
Jesus,
Hey, Pedro Polidor, just back from a lovely 5 days in Wensleydale. Nice to spend a few days with people that talk proper. Wensleydale, that is just up the road from me. In fact, I'm going to be working in Wensleydale tomorrow. What part did you visit? Jahanka? You got anything to say? Oh, okay. We can advance the quest here.
You wouldn't happen to know
Hi,
what
UB.
Fritz and Matthew did here, would you?
Don't even talk to me about that.
Oh dear.
They weren't badly injured compared to most of the others here, and after lying in bed for a while, they got bored. So they started drinking. I'm trying to help people in dire need, and the two of them are drinking! With that
Don't see a
cretin
problem with that.
Elias.
They always have been
Ah.
thoughtless, but at least they were punished for it. Who is this Elias, anyway?
One of the ordinal monks who helps out here. He was the one who brought the booze. All three of them got friendly pretty fast. You know what they say about birds of a feather.
And then what happened? Hey, Mea Culpa and Zaria. Sorry, I missed you in there.
And do you know what got between them?
I don't have a clue. One minute they're the best friends in the world, and then a lot of yelling and furniture flying around. They threw Fritz and Matthew out straight afterwards.
They? Interesting. Oh, you had some cheese? Oh, I think you're talking about Wensleydale, right? Wensleydale cheese is slightly overrated, and this is coming from a local as well.
What kind of person is this Elias?
A timid kind of fellow.
And why is he being so hard on Fritz and Matthew? They're drowning in debt because of him, and it seems all they had was a small fight.
I don't know. He was the one who wanted to befriend them in the first place. I don't believe it's because of any property damage they did. It's got more to do with wounded pride.
Thank you. That's all I need.
Good luck then.
You're in Bainbridge, walking in Swelldale and Upper Wharfdale. Bainbridge is just up the road from me. I know it quite well. The Rose and Crown Inn there, I think, if I remember right. Although I've not actually been in that one. One of the few pubs, I think, in Wensleydale I haven't been in. Right, I need to go and find Elias here. Not down there. Probably haven't got the quest selected, have I? There we go. Right. He's not the guy... No, he's not the guy I went weeding the garden for. Let's go find him. I've got to get to the bottom of this. I don't know why I have to get to the bottom of this, but I feel like I have to get to the bottom of this. Is he in the big house? No, he's in here. Is he? He's not. Let's check my armour. Is it nice and clean? Charisma 20. Yep, we're in the right state for talking to people. What's this? This must be coal or something, right? Is it? Because I don't think they used coal fuel at that time, did they? Maybe it's, I don't know. I know they burnt logs and occasionally people just chuck another peasant on the fire when it gets a bit cold. The big house, that is where you belong, Henry, with all that stealing. Well, then I might go and help myself. Oh, I just shut the door in my face. It's as if they know me. Okay, well, I don't really want to pick-lock my way in. Going through the roof, that would be fancy, wouldn't it? I like the guttering. Proper guttering. Do they have guttering like that in medieval times? I honestly don't know. Well, I can't go in there. What's the time? 8 o'clock. I don't just want to sit here for an hour, particularly. Anything I can steal? This not lead in? No, it doesn't. It should. Should be a little secret passage. Over the wall? No. Well. Actually, there's no guards around, is there? Right, we're going in. No time to waste. Where was that? Nope. Nope. Right. Hello, guards and everything. Is that Elias? No, it's not. Right, okay. So, it wasn't the case that everyone was in bed. And Elias is in the back corner somewhere.
What are you doing here?
Ah, balls to it. Let's just wait. Let's try an hour. I think I've got a book to read anyway. So what have you guys been up to all week then? What games have you been playing? What have you been working? Schooling? Skiving? All of the above? Hey, I improved my lockpicking. Has Urban turned up again?
God almighty, has something happened to you? Did someone steal your fancy clothes?
What? I look quite well off, thank you very much.
Whose house is this?
It's our local custodians, the most esteemed Sir Sebastian, Baron von Berg.
Right, can I go in now? You've been grinding World of Tanks, Xeno Sumatra? Oh, hope that went well. Work for
Don't
Anu.
mention
Not
it.
working, been playing a lot of RimWorld. Ah, RimWorld. I have seen a little bit of that being played on stream. It looks kind of interesting. It's like that's like the colony simulator, right? Oh, it's locked the door again. Ah, do I really want to waste my time here? No, especially not as he's come out and gone back to the infirmary. Right, let's go and get that sorted out. You walked right past me. Hey, Vroddy, how's it going? Nice to see you on the stream. Loving RimWorld, eh? Cool. Would I say that Kingdom Come Deliverance is the best RPG ever? That is a tough question because there have been some really good ones in the past. I am going to say that Morrowind was like the first eye-opening RPG for me. Big open world, NPC characters doing their own thing. That was like a... I played it on the Xbox as well. That was a milestone. Hang on, what's my food level? It's alright for the moment. Is this the best RPG? It's definitely the best RPG of recent years. I'll go so far as to say that. But ever? I'm going to compare it against some of those really good early ones. Things like Eye of the Beholder, which was, for its time, really good. Things like the Ultima series, which have amazing puzzles in. And thankfully, this game has tried to go back to that element of puzzle solving rather than just go here, kill that, go here, collect this, look for the guy with the exclamation mark over his head. Yeah, this is sort of... It's got some old school elements in. I do think maybe it is the best RPG ever, but certainly the best RPG of recent years.
I heard you had a fight with Fritz and Matthew.
Heathens.
So it was you they fought with?
Heathens?
Yes, it was me. And I hope I'll never have to see those wastrels again.
They deserve to be ousted, but the debt? How are they ever going to pay it?
I really don't care. Let them live in penury. Brutes.
I don't want to pay the debt off, necessarily. This doesn't seem... This looks like my best bet. They respect you. That would be a lie, would it not? Such spite is unchristian. He is a monk. Let's try that one.
Isn't that a little unchristian? You wouldn't want personal spite to ruin their lives, would you?
Well, those were just idle threats, really. If they come and apologize, there's always a possibility of forgiveness.
That sounds like a sensible solution, doesn't it? Okay. Let's go and tell them that. That seemed rather easy to sort out. Everyone knows World of Warcraft is the best RPG ever. Perhaps one of the best MMO games ever. But not exactly an RPG. I know it is kind of an RPG, but it's not. It doesn't have the great RPG elements. Excuse me. Thanks for the thoughtful reply. I'm very glad you're giving Kingdom Come Deliverance exposure. Xeno Sumatra, it's my pleasure to give this game exposure because I have loved playing every single minute of it. Even the minutes like this, where I get lost and end up in someone's bloody vineyard or something trying to get across to the bridge at Sasau. Yeah, I just love it. I really do think it's one of the best games ever, and I hope there's going to be lots of sequels. I really do. And other branches of the story, just using the same engine and system, because I love the combat, I love the story, I love the world, and this is a cracker. It deserves, I think, a lot more exposure and praise than it's getting. Pedro only managed 10 games with World of Tanks this evening. Seemed to be even more F-wits than usual playing. Time for something less annoying. Yeah, I know what you mean. Hang on. These two are at the Dechko, aren't they? Yes, they are. So let's fast travel over there and tell them the good news. You've been searching for something of my liking, but still waiting for Anthem to come out. Anthem's been getting a lot of hype, hasn't it? But is it actually worth the hype? Something to think about. A lot of games are overhyped. Definitely. What have we had in recent times? Well, I suppose Battlefield 5 is probably already being overhyped and it's not even out yet. But we'll have to see how that is when it does actually come out. Some games do actually deserve the hype. They come out and they're brilliant. I have been watching a little bit of Spider-Man on the PlayStation. A few people have been streaming that. That looks really good and really good fun. I am quite impressed with it. Ah, I thought I could hear someone soaring. There he is. In his camouflage gear.
Good God, you look terrible. Did someone attack you?
They say that time and time again. Maybe my armor needs fixing.
About your brawl with Elias. Your best friend settled the matter.
You're serious?
Absolutely. All you have to do is go to him and promise you'll pay the debt somehow.
We
Okay.
won't forget this. On my honor. And I'm really sorry about that fight. I was just going out of my mind.
Okay.
Take care.
Another one down. We don't need to also talk to Matthew, do we, for that one? We're getting rid of these side quests. I still don't think I can do this one in Ratai just yet, but I am heading back there anyway. And to go and find Father Simon. Do you know, we're getting to the point where I am going to have to go, actually do some of the main story. But I do like getting all this other stuff crossed off. What's the Vengeance one? That is... That must follow on with part of the main story, I think. Lots of Raiders quests. Okay, so we're going to do some of these treasure maps, I think. Battlefield 5 has ray tracing, so it must be great. How much percent is outside of this one? Is actually a 7.4%. This is Thatcher's Oak. There you go, tying with the name. Oak aged vintage of 2016. So it's 2 years old. Hardly a vintage, but I don't know. I don't think they keep cider as long as they do wine. That's a strong one. I've had it lying around since April when it was my birthday. Yeah. Just waiting for the right time to drink it. And it turns out clearing the cupboard out was the right time to drink it. What do I want in here? So I got rid of a load of treasure maps last week. Let's have a look what we've got left. 12. That's south of Ratai. No, it's not south of Ratai. It's on the way to Neuhof. Let's go and do that one. We're going to go to Ratai. We might get to speak to this scribe fella on the way as well. Yeah, ray tracing on the new NVIDIA graphics cards. I mean, there's going to be no games that take advantage of it yet. And we'll have to wait and see over the next few years what difference that actually makes to see whether it's worth getting. I am in the process of pricing up building a new gaming computer. But I don't think it's going to have one of the new series of cards in unless they're a little bit cheaper than we were expecting them to be. So I'll probably put a 1080 or a 1080 Ti in. I want to see if those prices drop a little bit over the next month or so. We'll just keep an eye on that. Yeah, because I don't see the point in buying technology when nothing takes advantage of it. Although, fair enough, they probably are going to be more powerful cards than what we currently have as well. Oh, I see. No, I was going to say that's knackered, but it's not. No, my armor's in pretty good shape, and it's clean, so not quite sure what all those people were talking about. You don't think you'll see the difference while playing? Are we talking about me drinking the cider, or the ray tracing? I'm going to see if this guy will repair my stuff for me.
I'm glad to see you.
I think I might have done a little bit of stealing from him.
Take care.
Oh, okay, is that all? Select all. 98. And just close the deal, because I can't be bothered haggling on that one. The ray tracing. No, I don't think... You'll... I mean, if the cards are going to give the 25 to 35% performance increase in FPS anyway that people are talking about, that'll be nice. But no, there'll be no other discernible difference, I think, until games come out that can take advantage of that technology. Yeah, I thought that needed fixing. And if you can fix that, I might as well get that done as well. Still running a 980 Ti with everything on Ultra, no problems.
Well,
Mine's just a 970, but it's one of the early 970s, so it's only got 3 gigabytes of RAM. Which is a bit of a letdown because
Satisfied?
I can't run the high textures pack in this game because it requires more RAM than that. So, but otherwise it runs everything pretty well. And if I wasn't trying to stream and record stuff, it would have no problem with this on higher settings than most of the other games, I think, as well.
Is this enough?
That's not enough.
So all I want is to be able to stream in 1080p with the games on full settings.
Finally,
That's all
a
I need.
reasonable
So I don't
sum.
need anything too ridiculous. I'm not going to try streaming in 4K, that's for sure.
Garlic, carrots, beetroot, onions. All that grows in the
You keep reading that as tray racing. Tray racing sounds fun. Each get on the silver tray and ride down the staircase on it. Now that would be worth streaming.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Good. Yeah, I like that sort of
You
welcome.
read it already?
Oh, Henry, it's a marvelous book. Wonderful, really. I've found what we need, but it won't be easy. The spell must be said over the grave of the person preventing his soul from resting in eternal peace, while burning something from the house he lived in.
Ugh, of course. It couldn't be something easy, could it?
Who said meddling with the dead would be a walk in a rose garden? You'll probably have to ask your widow a few more questions. Once you know everything, get something from his house and find the grave of the person that's preventing him from resting in peace. Then come
Oh,
see me
God.
and we'll get to banishing that ghost.
Jesus. And I thought the living were troublesome.
Yeah. That's ridiculous. I have to go to Ledechko and then come back. Better solution, just burn the house down with the widow in it. Problem solved. Okay. Right, let's have a look at this treasure map and see if we can figure out where we're going. So, I've actually got a few round here, I think. Start with Ancient Map 1, which is near Ratai. Tai's to the south. Neuhof is to the north. And then coming down, there's a three-forked river. And there's a bridge just below where it forks three ways. A camp. And off in the woods. I think I can find that on the map. So let's find that. So we want Neuhof. I did say Neuhof. There we go. There's the camp. There's the three-way forky river. I don't see a bridge over it though. Unless it's talking about that. I think it's somewhere around here. So let's head for this camp. And then we'll head out into the woods. Cry in a corner with a 770. Atelier cries in a corner with FX 6300 and AMD 480. Actually, you know what? I've lost track a little bit of the model numbers of the AMD cards. The old Radeon cards. Not there's anything wrong with them. Just ever since I discovered Shadowplay, I've just stuck to NVIDIA cards because the recording with that is so useful. And I know the ATI cards have a similar feature. Just once you've got a system that works, I'm very reluctant to move away from it into the unknown. You've got an 840M, and you okay? Yeah, that probably will be holding you back a little bit in games. Memory prices are high at the moment. Yeah, do you know, everything seems to be expensive and stuff at the moment. I can't really afford to drop as much money as I would like to on another gaming PC to replace this one. And it's just for streaming. If it was just for gaming, this would easily do all my needs. But streaming and recording puts a bit of extra strain on it. I'd like to be able to boost up the graphics to max in everything that I stream, because I think that would look super sweet. Burning everything would arguably be a more Christian option. I agree. I agree, Typhon X. We'll burn out the heretics. It's a bandit. Are you sure you want to do that? Hang on, have I not got a weapon selected here? We can do this if you want. Slash. You don't argue with a knight on a horseback, especially when he pulls out a big sword. So I want a Cooper's axe. I'll have it. It's free. Mercy kill? Did I not kill him? Squelch. Get it stuck in there, Henry. Ram it right through. Stick that sword so far up his arse he can poke his nose with it. Right. What's he got? A communion chalice. I'll have that. And they're worth a bit. But I think the rest, unless he's got a stealthy... No, I'm looking for a stealthy coif. The rest is not worth taking. Oh well, worth a look. You need a proper warhorse that's trained to fight. Isn't this one? Warhorse gender? Has he got any mates lurking in the bushes here? Because there's often more than one. No, don't see anything. Go on, Henry, get up there. Do you not jump with that down? He takes his visor up to jump. What? Really? He takes his visor up to try and climb up the soil. That's interesting. Well, I don't think there's anyone else lurking around here, so we'll move on. Oh, she doesn't fight for me, right? None of them do. They're not real horses. I see what you mean. Real war horses are trained to bite and kick and all sorts of stuff, aren't they? Yeah, well, knowing my luck, if I had one of those, I'd probably end up getting behind it and getting kicked myself. Right, let's go and find this camp and then move on to the treasure. Any of you guys following this on YouTube, by the way, when you miss the streams? Follow my Let's Plays on there. We are up to episode 160 something now, I think, so it is really, really cracking on. That's a long series. This sort of shows how much I've played this game so far, even though I hardly feel like I am that far into the story. Anything in here? No. There's a little path, though. Uninstallatus, you're following. Cool. What do you think about the episode lengths, just out of interest? Because... Oh, yep, 3 rocks. I think I'm on the right way here. Because I just split the stream up into reasonable chunks. And I'm always curious as to whether people prefer like 20-minute, 25-minute, 30-minute videos. I know everyone's different. They've all got their own preferences. But I just missed where I wanted to go. Got the Forester perk activated. I think I should be a little bit further north, actually. Going through the bushes. Is there a camp down here? Kind of expecting a camp. 25's good. What I generally do is depending how long the stream is, I try and work out how many episodes I can reasonably split that up into. And then I have a little program that's quite good for chopping up long video bits without damaging it. But then I always try and make sure I don't stop it in the middle of a cutscene or halfway through a quest or something. So, yeah, it ends up give or take a bit. I've been trying to catch up on YouTube, but I'm bad at it, and 25 to 35 is good. It's life gets in the way, doesn't it? It definitely gets in the way of catching up with everything. Was that a damn rabbit? There's a rabbit on the path, just taunting me. Is this the camp I was... No, it's not the camp I was thinking of. Burnt out one. With a nice murdered horse. And a chest. Is that locked? No, I definitely haven't been here before. This isn't the treasure, by the way. Pretty sure this isn't the treasure. That's not bad. But it's definitely not the treasure. The treasure, I think. Let me have a look at this site again. Ancient map 1. I think it's a bit further into the wood, actually. Is there a path that continues? To the west, southeast, southwest. I want east, don't I? So, I think there's something else. I don't think that was it. Well, I'm sure that was it, because that wasn't it, because that was not a good enough reward for a treasure map.